We are walking from Cambridge to Ely. It should be, I guess total it'll end up being around 17, 18 miles. The trail itself from where it started was 15 miles, but we also had to get to that, and we'll have to get home we're going to take the train from Ely to Cambridge when we're done. So far, it's just this, but it's probably going to get rough for a while in between. I don't think we're in Cambridge anymore. We've been walking for a while now, but we're just going to kind of follow the river and get to Ely. 4 miles in, 11 to go. We just stopped at a pub for lunch. We had a Sunday roast, which is something we were kind of wanting to do. And we had a lamb roast and just shared it because we don't want to have too much food because we're walking still. And we have a little under, well, All Trail says we have a little under 5 hours at the pace we're going till we get there, and we have 11 miles.
Hello.
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 To go. So that's how we're going. We're going on the other side of the river now because the left side gets a little overgrown. That's the place over there. I'm gonna take a picture too. A lot of the same stuff most of the way, I think. So we're doing a lot of this to train for Hadrian's Wall. But I think Hadrian's Wall will be a little more hilly and mountainy in some parts. Not real mountainy, not like US mountains, but ups and downs for sure. I think there's a couple days where we have some rougher up and down in the middle, but we'll be going along Hadrian's Wall, and that'll be really fun. But that's a 90-mile thing that we're doing over the course of, we're hiking for actually only 7 days.
What?
7. We're only actually hiking for 7 or 8 days. 8 days. Okay. So, yeah, this is a lot of boats. Maybe all those people own these boats. I don't know. Looks like a camping area. Like cabins. Vacation cabins. No idea. This part's a little bit different. We're in Water Beach now, which I think is Cambridgeshire, but it's just not in Cambridge proper. Cambridgeshire is county, like Washington County or farms over there. We've got a ways to go. This looks a little different, so whenever it looks different, I'll give you guys a peek. Most likely we're going to get into similar terrain as earlier. There's a heron over there, quietly hanging out. He's so pretty. He's got his little thingies up. I think the wind is doing it. Blue skies. Occasional shade from the clouds. As you can see, they're poofy. I love it when the clouds look like this in the videos. It looks pretty. It's not like this every day here, but just on the days that we decided to go on long treks. Yesterday we did well, it was 9 miles total out and in to Wandlebury, and it was quite warm. So today it's a little bit nicer. On some sort of a bridge. We were gonna go a different way. That was supposed to be better, but because it was supposed to like make it so we didn't have to bushwhack too much. But it was closed, so we came back to the bridge and went over it. Staying on this side now. We're following a trail on all trails. Trying to, anyway. You probably just go through there again. Hasn't been too bad. We haven't really been doing much bushwhacking. This is what we're walking through. I guess there was poisonous hemlock and stinging nettle, but I don't know. So far, so good. We'll see. We would have been over there, which is cleaner and wider, but I don't know. This hasn't been too bad. We've got lots of bales of hay. We've seen horses and swans and mergansers and all kinds of stuff. This is somebody's dock. Maybe a little civilization over there somewhere. Where we are now. Do you know how far in we are?
How far from Cambridge?
How far into the trail are we? Do you know?
Yeah, no, I know how far we've gone.
Okay.
That's 8.2 miles.
8.2 miles? Okay, cool. Halfway there, maybe. That looks pretty, the ripple in the river because of the little boat. There's some horses up there. Seagull or something. Some white bird. Like a boatyard here. Cars. Wave hi. Definitely some new stinging nettle plants coming up along here. There's the river. We gotta be careful not to touch the stinging nettle. We have pants on, so long pants. I don't see any hemlock still, just the stinging nettle. It's only a problem if you touch it with your skin. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, so pretty. Wouldn't want to be in sandals or shorts though. That would be bad. Just like some reeds. That's cool. Kind of marshland here. Still pretty clean on the trail. And the bales of hay over there. These are taller than me. And Mark. Yeah, about his height. A little bit crazier now. Definitely just kind of like walking through, but none of it's poisonous, it's just reeds. And then this stuff smells funky. Just like cabbage. River's over there. Just occasionally we have to kind of cover our face and walk through tall reeds. But thankfully no poisonous plants or stinging nettle to do that through. I think up ahead all those dead plants are poisonous hemlock, but I think they're all dried up now. It's August, the beginning of August. And we've had no rain for a very long time. So everything's kind of dying. These guys seem happy enough. These are poisonous hemlock with the purple up the stalk. They're dead, but they could probably still poison you. And they are bad, bad news. So we don't want to touch any of that. You see these, honey? I think it's poisonous hemlock. Some of it had purple stems on it still. I don't know if they hurt you when they're dry. I'm certainly not taking the chance. But yeah, those were probably well and alive before, so wouldn't have been good earlier in the year. But right now it looks alright. This is all just nature preserve. Not a farm field, a conservation area. There's wildflowers and wetlands. River is still there, which is good because we're following it. And we're still going. Maybe we're like at 9 miles now. I haven't actually looked in a while. There's this little guy. I don't know what he is, but he's along the trail. He's got legs. I'm not touching him. Maybe he's a caterpillar, maybe those are spikes. There's some small ones. Now we've run into a bit of thistles that we're kind of going through, which they're pokey, even through pants or trousers, as they say here. So I think it's funny I said pants because that means like underpants. Lots of thistles at different stages. These are kind of cool. But they're not cool when they're poking us. Oh, looks like a little reprieve now. We went through a lot of that where we were kind of brushing through thistles and they're kind of stuck in my trousers. I love the willows. I see them a lot across the river. Another boatyard area. Some sort of a pen down there. Another one here. I don't see any animals, but this is interesting. There's like just a community of boats. People have like a tent and solar panels and outhouse. And they just live here. They have tents, but they also have like the actual boat. This guy up here is like living life. We have 2 hours left. The bridge over there, some sort of road. train in the distance over there. Yeah, I can see it. More bales of hay, more thistles, old trees, river, boats. Pretty tired. We have 2 hours to go. And then we'll be at the train station. And I don't know if we'll have time or desire or energy to look at anything. They have a really cool cathedral there, but I've seen a lot of cathedrals, so I don't know. We could always go back another day. Not by foot. Must be cows, because there's cow dung all over the ground, but I don't see any. They're not here today. We've definitely seen a lot of cows along the way, and some sheep, and lots of other things. Cross the road and past the bridge. Oh, poisonous hemlock, but it's dead. I don't know the danger of this, but anyway, yeah, construction. Looks like really nice houses being built. There's one. Okay, but there's like nothing out here. But maybe there will be stuff out here later. New development. That's interesting. You can see the roads. These people have already pretty much moved in and settled in. There's the river. We never leave its side. Oof, pokey stuff. Ouch. Interesting houses. Very modern. In the middle of nowhere. But very close together. They always seem to put stuff close together, even if it's big and nice. Keeps all of this stuff around though. Oh, well, on the path. And up ahead, there's cows. Right in the path. I'll have to figure this out. And they're holding their ground. Maybe we should go. Can we go that way? No, there's a cow down there too. Ooh. Well, that's a calf right there on the left of that cow right there. So don't look at it and don't go between them. He's much smaller. Okay. I don't like this. Yeah. Just be careful. Don't look at them. And, oh man, yeah, that is a mama, so, yikes. Oh, it's not even recording. So, we just got by all of those cows. That was scary. My heart is pounding. It was just 3 or 4 different moms with their calves. And they're the ones you really don't want to mess with. And of course, one calf was on one side of the path and the mom was on the other. So we couldn't go between them because you don't do that. And yeah, the path is like this. It's a downhill on both sides. So we just kind of we had to go down the hill a little bit. where it was a little, you know, less stable terrain, but and just keep our head down and walk by them, and it was okay. That was scary though. If I was by myself, man, I don't know. I'm not sure what I would have done. Anyway, that was scary. I don't want to do that again. I hope it doesn't happen again. This is pretty. I can like feel my heart pounding in my chest. I don't like cows. We made it. Still shaking a little from the cows, but we have a glimpse of Ely now, and the cathedral, Ely Cathedral. Let me hold still because there we go. You can see it in the distance, way out there. That's where we are. So we're getting closer. Now we have a target. That's nice. Good to know that we've been going the right way the whole time. There was a doubt though. Again, it's so easy to go on some of these paths because they just go along the river. I don't really see the river right now, but somewhere over there because it's quite lush. This is the first time I've seen geese here. Where? Oh yeah. There's a heron. So there's a whole bunch of geese, and then there's a heron flying away right now. He's cool. I wonder where he's gonna land. Can't see him. He probably planned it that way. Hello, geese. Well, if they're Canadian geese, they're lost. So, if they're Canadian geese, they must be lost. Maybe there's something else. Maybe they're English geese. I feel like we've been going the same direction this whole time, but Ely is over there. We see the cathedral over there. And we're turning. That's exciting. It's something. There's some swans and a pond. Well, not really a pond, but it is like a pond off of the river. A little marshland. Blackberries. Those are tiny. There's a whole bunch of geese on the trail now. It's kind of funny. Hopefully, there's the bridge going over it. Oh, coming. His legs hurt from working out a little too hard after not working out for a while. Mine hurt because of the walk, so I'm sure his hurt even more so because of that. Yeah, it looks like a Lego. It's a Lego bridge. See? Maybe we can see, yeah, you can see Ely Cathedral over there. Getting closer. We're still walking. I was making a video. We're still walking. I don't really know what this is. I'm gonna have to learn about it. There's like these things, like nets everywhere that are like attached to the ground. They look like they would trap something. And there's like lots of people, you know, putting them up and attaching them, and they've got like their gear. I have no idea what they're doing. I've never seen this before. Nor has Mark. But I'll have to look it up and find out. Probably, maybe somebody watching knows what this is. Yeah, here's another one. This one doesn't seem to be attached. It's just there. There's bees. A lot of bees are. They're wasps. Okay. Are interested in them for some reason. Not sure why. But they're not like in them. I mean, they could get in them, I guess. There's another one. A bunch of boats up there. I thought maybe they were using them to catch something in the river, but they seem to be like attaching them to the ground here, so I'm not really sure. Like this one is attached to something on the ground. Don't know. Interesting. Learn something. Well, I haven't learned anything yet, but I will learn something new maybe about it. Learn something new every day. Still going. I would say I was kind of at my end like an hour ago. But you just keep going because, you have to get there. And this is kind of a boring walk for the most part. I mean, there's definitely some pretty things along the way, but when you're walking for 15 hours and it's mostly just the same thing, it's a lot. I'm hoping that Hadrian's Wall will have more interesting things to offer, but this at least proves that we can physically handle the 15-mile trek. Actually, I think it's more than 15 miles total, so the most we have is 15 miles at Hadrian's Wall, but it will be incline and decline, but I don't know, I feel like that'll make it more interesting too, so I don't know. I think we'll be beat up by the end of the day, but not every day will be that long. So, but yeah, this particular trek is kind of long and boring. I'm glad we're not walking back. We had talked about doing that, but we're going to take the train back, which is very good. Very glad. Where's Ely? Whatever it's called, Cathedral. I don't see it anymore. I think it's behind some trees somewhere. Is how far? It's a 22-minute walk, so like a mile. Yeah. At least we get a break before. We just passed train tracks. And the bridge is over there. We're not actually going under that one. Going under this one. And we're definitely close. I'm so tired. I thought I was ready to be done earlier. I'm really ready to be done. There's the cathedral getting closer. And that's the bridge we were looking at over there, but this is part of it too. Still dying. But there's the cathedral. I think we're almost to the train station. Did you see how far we are? Half mile. We can do that. Alright. That's pretty cool. There's the train station. So close, but yet so far, because we have to go around. Now we're coming into Ely. We made it. I don't know if this is working, but there's the train station sign. Yeah, I think it's just dead. We finished. We are in we're in Ely, and yeah, we're tired. There's Mark. And we made it, and it's kind of funny because, like, you know, we walked all this way, and now we're just gonna take a train back to Cambridge. But it was for the training, and I guess we learned some things of, you know, what we're capable of, and I think we'll be fine. But we're yeah, we need to walk a lot, and yeah, as far as going from Cambridge to Ely, like for the fun of it, I don't know. I don't think it's a very fun hike. I don't know. It's very, very boring, very straight, very monotonous, and pretty much everything in this video is the only things that were interesting or exciting. So, but if you're like training for something, I guess it's good for that. It's nice that you can walk here and then take the train back. There are some pubs along the way that are nice, and I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't do it again for sure. But there's lots of other hikes that I've done that I've enjoyed and would do again for sure. So, we made it.
Yesterday we did 12 miles?
12, what did we do? No,
Yesterday,
we did
12.
like 10 miles.
No, including the walk to lunch.
Maybe. Oh yeah, so we
12
did 12
or
miles, yeah. But that was fun. We went to Wandlebury, and I would definitely do that again because Wandlebury was pretty, and there was some things there to see. It was shorter, obviously, to get there. And then we had to walk in the city that day, so I don't know. It's more fun to do things that are a little more interesting rather than just walking straight for 15 miles. That's all kind of the same. So anyway, oh wait, see you later.